Attention! We're gonna talk about some real nutrition today. Check it out. This is the most powerful nutrition, or is it? There is liver, and this is not any kind of liver. This is fermented liver. This is baby high liver. Baby because it's only a week old, but I'm being eating this deliciousness. Now just look, it smells like liver still. I've been eating this every single freaking day. You have been seeing me eating this for the past week plus. Some lamb, some beef there. It's been making me feel the flavor definitely fermented. So this is how you make high meat. Just put the meat in the glass jar and leave it in the fridge. Let nature do its job. It will ferment it. And this is probably like 10 days fermented. If you wanna get proper high liver, it's gonna be like months. Maybe one day we're gonna get that experiment going. But the flavor is actually very good. I like the fermented flavor. This is raw kefir. That fermented, tangy, kind of burns your throat a little bit. Personally, a big fan, like every human being was, because we were doing a lot more fermented foods. That's why one of the reasons why everybody was so freaking healthy back in the days. Because the one thing people don't understand is how important the bacteria, the salmon Nutella that everybody hates. People don't understand the role of bacteria plays in our health, and it's a big one. That's why many cultures actually did these kind of things, and they fermented things for a year sometimes. There's many cases they do this every single year, and it's like a big celebration. It's not those freaking civilized ritual celebrations that I talked about yesterday. It's a real celebration. And why they call it a high meat? Because it makes you freaking high without any negative consequences that you get from these recreational drugs. And what I was gonna say, I've been doing this experiment with liver, eating liver every single day, because it's controversial topic in the diet nutrition world. Some people say you're gonna get vitamin A poisoning. Some people say you're gonna get copper toxicity. You're gonna get too many vitamins, because the vitamins and minerals, they work in a wheel way. And if you get too much some, you might get too depleted on other. That's the theory, at least. Or that's how it seems to work. They work together. But the thing about raw liver is you do get a lot of some vitamins, but you basically get a lot of almost every vitamin. It's the most nutrients dense food in the world. But is it a bad thing? Do you get too much on vitamins, or is it not? How does it make you feel? Now, I was craving liver like 2 weeks ago, so I found some good liver and I've been eating it every single day, about 100-200 grams. So not crazy amounts, but not tiny bit either. And I've been doing it like this. Let it ferment. Just do couple of these pieces in a day. And I really like this fermented. My body has been craving it every single day, which is a good sign if you want to eat some food. It tastes really good to me. Now this is a acquired taste, I would say, if you're not used to this kind of eating. But my taste buds very civilized. Actually they are very natural, civilized taste buds, only like that chicken breast, like a freaking serial killer. The worst part of the chicken, that's why I never eat chicken titties anymore here. They suck. So yeah, I've been testing this raw liver. How does it make me feel? Because we need more experiments here in the base science. We wanna know it all, so we can help everybody. Heal their bodies, their minds. We wanna know what's really up and what's really down, what's really good for us and what's not. So this liver, lamb beef, they seem to be really good. They tasted to me good when I ate them the first time. And nothing bad happened, no food poisoning, nothing. I just felt better. And let's talk about how I've been feeling this week, because I've been feeling extremely good. Almost euphoric. Like this sense of well-being that is step up from what I've been feeling before this week. Now it was also full moon week, and full moon always intensifies the state of being you are in right now. It brings the subconscious mind into play also a little bit more. And this is not some hippie nonsense. If you pay attention to the cycles of nature, you pay attention to the cycle of the moon, and you pay attention how you feel and most people feel around you. It's very well known in the mystery schools and in general, people who pay attention how they feel and pay attention to the outside world. So I always feel pretty good or more intense in the full moon period, but that was mixed with honestly getting a little bit high from the raw liver. My sleep has been like next level good. Like I'm just so freaking comfy when I sleep, and I just feel this well-being, like oh, my body's just like thanks whatever you're doing. Like oh, you know that feeling. And it's the worst time of the year to get sunshine, to be outside. That's why we film these videos inside now, because it's only 4 o'clock and it's already dark. The weather sucks. I haven't seen a freaking sun in a freaking 3 weeks right now. So everything, the nature is going against me, but I'm feeling real good. And then a couple more things about the liver. I feel like my energy levels, that's also maybe a bit because of the full moon, but they've been really up. But my mood in general, like I have sometimes talk about like some foods, like if I ate too many bananas multiple days in a row, I kind of start to get depressed, like life freaking sucks. And I always notice that with bananas, Also raw eggs sometimes do that to me. That's why I don't eat them that much. But with this, it's been now 10 days straight and my mood has been like, it's not like that fake civilized smile. It's that high smile. Just fucking chilling out and thinking about flowers and dolphins and swimming with the dolphins and then smelling flowers with the dolphins. Like, life is freaking best. So this liver has been pretty good, but this is only 10 days. I'm gonna do a little bit more experiments. I need to get more liver so I can make proper hard meat, because that's one thing I have not tasted ever in my life yet, and it would be interesting. This is a beef liver one. I can tell the difference between the beef and the lamb. So very high energy and very high mood. That's the best part. I'm just feeling happy and a big sense of well-being is the best way to describe it. Just like everything's freaking good when everything outside of me is just the same, or the freaking weather, and that is worse than it was like 2 weeks ago. But inside of me, it's like everything's freaking okay. Things are looking up. So it's been pretty interesting. Liver. Can you eat it too much? Maybe I should try to test that one. Just eat insane amounts of liver. And go check out my first liver episode. I talk about more raw liver, how I perceive it. Does it make sense? Nature's perspective on that. Raw chicken I can always trust raw chicken. Raw chicken always got my back. It's very neutral though. You don't get there. Maybe I should make high raw chicken. Step up with this science. After 1 year now I start to ferment my chickens. So after I have done 1 year on raw chicken, the next year is gonna be on high raw chicken. Nobody's ever done that, I bet. That could be interesting. Get a little bit more bacteria going, because this weak ass salmon Nutella over here, it's just making me feel good. So if this bacteria is making me feel good, if I do it more, I do more bacteria, I'm just gonna feel better. But actually, it has a lot to do with the bacteria, with the high meat, and why it does make people feel like they get this high and this euphoric feeling about life just naturally, and it comes with no negative side effects. It has everything to do with bacteria. All the cultures used to eat a lot of fermented food. That's why their microbiome was so freaking good. They were so healthy. They were the best versions of themselves. But now the microbiome is starting to die real quickly. That's why we got these ADDs, autism, all of these neurological and physiological diseases. Check out Dr. Natasha Campbell's work on GAPS diet and microbiome. One of the worst things that could happen to you is to be born with C-section that they do these days, and they even don't do it many times because they have to. They do it because they get paid more. So that's another freaking scam these doctors are doing because of the shiny. But if you're born with C-section, you don't actually get your mother's microbiome that these days might also be kind of fucked up already, which is not good. And you don't get your dad's microbiome as good. Or I don't know about that, maybe you get that. But you kinda inherit at least large part of your mother's microbiome when you are being born the natural way. So being born with C-section, that's a good way to be fucked up for life. I mean, maybe it's not that harsh, but I've been studying this now, this microbiome stuff in the past couple months, and that C-section talk. And when that microbiome is real fucked up, it gets scary. Those diseases, they start running a train on you, and you got nothing that you can do about it. So yeah, let's have one more. Ooh. What do you have? Maybe raw liver, too much raw liver. Is that bad? Is that good? I've been feeling extremely good. I'll keep you updated. Also, my skin has all bounced back miraculously. So maybe it wasn't the raw milk raw kefir. Maybe it was the freaking chia seed I was taking. Only a couple times a week. I bought that a long time ago. Before I started this whole base science. And I was thinking maybe I take it a couple times a week to not waste it, but I think it caused me eczema here and here. Like my skin has been now a lot better when I stopped that. Maybe it's also the raw liver, that vitamin A, but I don't feel it. Like my skin is not dry anymore and I don't get much pimples anymore. So things are looking real good over here. And of course they are, because we're doing the base science. And we moving forward. We made some based realizations over here. It's stuck on my teeth. Namaste, motherfuckers, and see you on the next one. Don't forget about the bacteria. It's your friend, not your foe.